when I became governor, we said, let's have a vision. Let's have a strategy for delivering our vision. So we adopted the Millennium Development Goals as our vision because it's already a well-articulated policy that can allow you to develop simultaneously, which is why I criticize when they said infrastructure. It has to be a simultaneous thing. So when we adopted it, we said, let's develop a strategy for delivering of it. If you go to the MDG, the first thing in MDG is pulling people out of poverty. We studied and said, okay, let's do poverty mapping. We are the first state that did poverty mapping in Nigeria and had statistics of poverty and said, why are all these local government poor? We noticed one thing. They were poor because they were mainly farmers who had no access to market, had no support for their inputs, had no support for this. In fact, I decided in all those local governments, I, Peter, must go and sleep there.
You did that?
Yes, all of them, from A to Z. I must find somebody's house there that will accommodate me. In fact, one of the people kept begging me, even at midnight, I have no place for you to sleep. I said, I'll sleep here till morning. Don't worry. If we get to being awake, we'll be awake. So we find out they have no access. We decided, that's why as governor, you won't see me building mansion or whatever the people do in Oka. No. I open up the rural areas. Because that's what Bangladesh and China and all these people are calling. They didn't start by going to build sky. They opened up, so we opened it up. So they had access. They saw their earnings tripled because they now have access to market. Something they used to sell 500 naira now became 1,500 and everything. We started supporting the rural women with inputs, with everything. That all came and saw it. That's what I'm saying. Giving them real. Number 2 item in MDG was the issue of education. Number 3 was health. And on like that. So education, we looked at it. We were number 26, 27, where can they go? And I said, it can't be. There must be something missing here. We noticed a few things. We're not supporting school enough. The schools are underfunded. There's nothing happening in school. We have what we call universal basic education. You know, education is supposed to be free in Nigeria. If you don't have education, you can sue government because that is the law. But people don't follow it here. But we found out that in the federal, there's an organization called UBEC. They are supposed to disperse money, counterpart funding. We add our own. They give it to what they call the state UBEC. We have another one in state. Who now gives, I think, to local government. Who now gives this? All these transit points became a toll gate that reduces the money. So we said, listen, this money should go direct from the UBEC contribution, our contribution, direct to school.
I like the subtle way. That's corruption when you say it's a toll gate to reducing the money.
I said, we will deal with it by let this money go from here direct to school. Let it be managed by the school and the parents. So PTA, manage the money. So we don't want to be involved in managing money. We return schools to the original owners, which are mainly the churches and everything. Manage your school. We don't want to be involved in managing school. We just want to do supervision because the transaction side of it was affecting the education. But we now say the job of government is supervision. We don't need to be constructing, building. The parents and the teachers will do it better. And it became phenomenal. I'll give you an example. There was one school that had erosion. The principal said it would cost 27 million naira. Our own ministry had it for 100 and something million. And it was an argument. And they said, because the principal is not an engineer. I said, the erosion is affecting. Say it needs 27. then we erosion will not affect. He's arguing about 100 and something. Doesn't make sense. Give him 27, let the erosion carry him, then we'll know. No, that has been fixed today.
With that amount?
Till today, nobody have heard about the erosion. If we were doing it as government, we have been in a state of revaluation, incomplete, all sorts of manner. Another one, they wanted to build a dormitory. They gave us a bill of 59 million something dormitory. I think it's 1 floor dormitory, then refectory up there, gave us 59 million. And people came up with about almost 160 million. An argument ensued. Oh, they're not engineers. They don't know. The place will collapse. I said, let it collapse on them. Give them. All these are. So, we return the schools. Every senior prefect of secondary school while I was governor had my phone number.
The students?
All of them.
Your direct phone line.
I'm sure you listen. If they listen to you, they will tell you. Because I did a program in Abuja. All of them said they had my phone number, so you can reach me. So every morning I wake up, this one will say, "Our English teacher is not doing well. This is not happening." Or some will say, "The food we ate yesterday was not good," and this. And I'll call my commissioner for education. We're going to eat lunch today in social and social school. We're going to DMGS on each other. That's where we're going to eat our lunch. And we'll go straight and sit down with them. It became phenomenal. They were motivated. They were happy. Some will even say, "Oh, Governor, today is my birthday." And I'll reply back, "Oh, my son, happy birthday. God bless you." In one case, I sent a cake. I said, "Oh," it became a change. That's what I was telling you about business. Somebody coming to ask you, "How is your business going? How is everything?" How many times have they visited to support even this organization? Have federal government, have state come to visit you and say, "Because you're doing this, let me encourage you people with this support"? No, they only take. They will tell you about tax, tell you about this, tell you which system works like that.